Welcome to Lessons Learned Soul Tribe. Today we're going to talk about boundaries, which is very important. As you go on your healing journey, you're going to start to, grow and you're going to start to, really start to feel empowered. But boundaries is a necessary part of that. And boundaries are basically, those lines that you put into place that people should not cross. So basically, when you're setting up these boundaries, it could be something where you're talking with someone, and they have this habit of doing something that bothers you. And maybe you didn't speak up before it ever before, but now you're like, oh no, I'm not tolerating that anymore. You're not going to talk to me like that, or you're not going to do that thing to me anymore. Boundaries are healthy, and they help to maintain all of that progress that you've made in the journey. So you got to set those up because everything that you have put into place can be undone if you don't have the boundaries in place to help sustain all that effort and all that work. Boundaries are important. I'll tell you a quick story from my life where a boundary was broken. And this had been a person who was a friend of mine for years. And I basically said, hey, don't ever do X, Y, and Z to me. And they blew that off. And we stopped being friends for a very long time. So there's certain things that, you get to say, hey, you're not going to do this thing. Or, if I say no, I mean no. Those are all healthy boundaries to put in place. You get to decide what your boundaries are. You get to decide what those lines are. So please be sure to be thinking about where you need boundaries in your life. And once you put them into place, you need to make sure that they are respected. I hope this helps you with setting up boundaries because as you go along your journey, you want your journey to be maintained and sustained. And that's how you do that. You put those boundaries into place and you keep on growing and you keep on building those positive relationships because you have set those boundaries in place. And you've been very clear with everyone who you need to about what those boundaries are. And then you also enforce your boundaries. So I hope this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.